Hey, well, hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is the Geek Saida, the domestic handmaid and of distinction, coming back again as always to you live and direct. I hope and pray that all is well with you and that you are having a great day. And I hope that you are enjoying this little series and whatnot regarding feeling your best, how to feel your best, things that I use to feel my best. I think it's really, really important for individuals to feel at their best because at their peak, they can perform at their peak. Once, I love to, make sure that I keep my mental health and my physical health together by doing various things, just small things that mean a lot to me, to help me keep my home together and that everybody is pleased with, just pleased, because I feel like the home is the place where you come to de-stress, and the home should always be somewhere that's comfortable. There's always should be love in that home and no friction. Of course, things are going to happen, and that we have to discuss, or things happen, but for the most part, because we have been out in the world all day long, when we come home, when our family members come home from work, from school, from wherever, it should be a place of peace and a place of solace for our family members. So I like to keep myself together because my mind has to be right, my body has to be right, my spirit, number one, has to be right. And when that's right, things are really flowing well. So I showed you on the first video some of the favorite things that I'm using right now, some favorite things that I'm using at this current time that I am enjoying, although I don't know when they're going to be snatched away from me. But nonetheless, let me get into this video. Um, I want to show you some of the things, and I'm not sure if you left your comment regarding the DIY or the repurpose, but thank you so much for that. But what I wanted to say was, oh yeah, so today I'm going to come with just some of the things that I use, some of the things that I use to bathe with, and some of the things I use to soak with. You know what I mean? I was talking in another video about soaking and just taking your time in the tub to just to relax and whatnot, because that is really, really important. And I don't mean that to be that, because of us who are believers, I don't want somebody to say that we just loaf and we rest on our eaves. But like I mentioned before, things for our well being are important. Okay? And God does not want us to be stressed out. He said, I come that you might have life, and that life more abundantly, and peace. Peace. Okay? So you don't let anything disturb your peace. And sometimes you got to get away. And if you have to get away, get away. It's better to get away than to explode or say and do something that later you'll regret. you know. And it's good again for your well being. We go through so much during the day. We have families, we have extended families, and sometimes they have issues. People have abusive issues, drinking, alcohol, just various things. And you might not have it in your family, but some people do. So some people do. It could be anything. Someone lost their job. Someone's going through a divorce. Someone, has a child that's acting out. Whatever it is. So anyway, with that said, let me get to the video and a fun fact. A fun fact, yeah. So anyway, these are just some of the things that I'm using. Now this I've showed before in a video, and I don't know how I did this. This is not even my way, but actually I don't know what I did. I took the boxes, and I don't know if I kept them. I must have kept them, but I put them somewhere, and I don't even know where I put them. I looked in the linen closet, but I didn't see them. But this is the soaps that I love. These are so cleansing. I use these head to toe. Okay, head to toe, and they do not cause me any irritation or any such thing. So, but what they are the Tea Tree Therapy brand vegetable based soap, and it is eucalyptus. Let me say, you got your glasses on, baby. Take them off your head. So it's a eucalyptus soap, and it's crushed eucalyptus leaf, eucalyptus oil, lavender oil, and tea tree oil. And I really, really love these. I can only find, well, I shouldn't say I can only find them. I have not looked anywhere for them, but I've been, when I buy them, I just buy them in bulk, and I get them online. So, so yeah, that's what I do. So, but I love this really soap. It's just cleansing and refreshing. So that's the kind of thing I enjoy. It smells nice. It's just light and very just spa-ish or whatever. And these are the soaps like I recommend that a person would use prior to using all of their fancy. These are the cleansing things. I don't really feel fresh unless I've used these prior to using the other soaps, body washes or something like that. Even a Dove. I need to use this, something that's more antibacterial and whatnot first. So, and this is another one. You're probably familiar with this. Most people are using Castile soaps and love them from when they were a child or whatever. So this is just one of the Castile soaps, and it has coconut oil, and it smells really, really nice. And then these are like similar to this, but in a liquid form, and they have peppermint. Both of them, I think, have peppermint in them. And you can see this one is antifungal, antibacterial, antibody odor. So these are very, very useful, and what things, products that you can use in all your places, if you understand what I mean. So this is tea tree oil, peppermint oil, and eucalyptus oil. Pure and natural body wash. So these are the ones I like to use. Like I said, they can go anywhere, on my body from head to toe. So so then I use this. Now, I just started using this because my sister sent it to me. She loves this, so she sent me some as well. And I do like it. I've always used black soap, but this is more soapy and moisturizing and whatnot. So, and she loves it, and she does have different skin issues. So, for her to be able to use this, it must be really, really, really good. So, it's a nice soap. So, I use this every once in a while as well, and everybody in the house likes it because they were using it. And I was like, I was looking at the how it was going down. I was like, are you all using my? They were like, yeah, we like it. I was like, my sister sent this for me. But they were loving it, so of course, we just enjoy it. So, and then these are like I was saying, my soakers and things that like these are my spa tools right here. Stuff like this. I love the smell of this, and this again, it's a nice scent that's for male and female. So it's black chamomile, and I love even the color of it. It's just so beautiful to me. I love the color of this. And I don't even know if they still selling this, but I hold on to them, and plus I have a couple of them. Then this one, you probably seen this one before, and I know it's about gone. I have another one too, but yeah, and I have the lotion of this as well. This is really nice to go to sleep in. It's again another one that is unisex, that is for male and for a female to use. But this is eucalyptus and spearmint, and this is what used to be one of my most favorite. I love this, and just to relax. And this is the one I normally do my pedicures with. Actually, this is my go-to pedicure soap or whatever, soaking bath. But this is another one. It's tea tree and eucalyptus and tea, or eucalyptus tea. I like this one. This is nice. Now this one I used to like, but I guess I don't like it that much anymore. This is the black currant and vanilla, but for some reason, I don't know if it changed or the scent changed or whatever. Then another one, that these are little items. Now sometimes BBW, when they have their spring and their, is it the spring and fall sales, those seasonal sales, this is where they have all of the good stuff, because sometimes they don't have the good stuff that they have online, they might not have in the store. But I love this activated charcoal gel cleanser treatment. These are very, 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 very nice because it pulls, it detoxifies. Seriously, really pulls out stuff that's inside of you, and it's really, really good. I know you probably can't see what they're saying on here or whatever, but I like this. I have a few of these. Again, I got this. I've never seen this in a store or anything, or even online at any time, but during the time of the sale. That's where I even found the sea, that one mermaid sea mineral body wash. That one as well was something that I got online. It was something that I never have seen before. Then another thing I like to use, and this is my own creation. It smells so good. It smells like it got, I think I put like rosemary in it and some lavender, and I think it's something else in here, but I can't remember what. But definitely rosemary and lavender in here. And these are just, oh, it's pink though. What did I put in here? I can't remember right now. But yeah, these are just some oils I make with coconut oil and, various oils with salt and sugar scrubs. So this, usually make my own because I know what I like in my own stuff. And I just had this jar forever. This jar is old as I am. And I just keep using it over and over again for different things. But this smells so good. Let me know if you want me to make a video on how I make my scrubs and whatnot. And then what I do, I don't put my fingers in here when I'm using this. I have a spoon, a little plastic spoon that I dish this out into my hand, and then onto my body and whatnot. And then I just let it, just after I do my good massage of everywhere I want it, and then I just sit for a while, and then I will rinse it off. Now you have to be very, very careful in the tub because this, it's slippery because it's got oils in it. So you do need to be very, very careful. And then there's going to be a little cleanup afterwards. So just be ready for it. But it's okay because it's all worth it, because you're getting yourself together and whatnot. But the little fun fact, before I go any further, the little fun fact is that this, you probably never have seen this before. Then again, maybe you have, depending on how long you've been at the Dollar Tree. Now, this is about 20, about 22, about 22 years old from the Dollar Tree. Has it been 22? I know this was in the 90s, late 90s to 2000. But anyway, this is a soap dish, of course. Let me see if I can see what I can see on the back of here. You can say, yep, it says Greenbrier, but it's so faded out. But just from Greenbrier, I wonder what it would say if they scanned it. But anyway, I love this. My children were still at home when I had this, if I'm not mistaken. But I had this, the decanter, the soap decanter, or it was a lotion decanter, and a toothbrush holder. That was I think it was a three to four piece set that I picked up at Dollar Tree that many years ago, and I still have this. Now, of course, the children have destroyed the other pieces, but I think I still, for some reason, I don't know what happened to the decanter because I do still have the pump for that one soap decanter for some reason. So I don't know if that was my fault. I'm really throwing them under the bus. It probably wasn't even their fault, but nonetheless, because it's ceramic and breakable or whatever. So that was a fun fact. And so I wanted to also, I might as well show. This is a good brush that I use for brushing and exfoliating my skin during those times and whatnot. This is another good brush. This is the Prima. This is the Yerba Prima. And this brush does, it comes in loose so that you can, exfoliate your skin, and it's for your back too, but just to exfoliate your skin and whatnot with that, and it gets all of that, those dead skin cells, because that's, you got to keep those dead skin cells off, you know what I mean, and that helps your skin stay alive and for it to renew itself, because we all about doing what, renewing and whatnot. And this is another, these are my favorite, and I've been using these for more than 20 years as well. And thank God they still around and at a decent price as well. I find these at Walmart. They have different prices. This is the lowest price one. I seen some higher at Walmart as well, but I love these, and they are it's cloth on the other side, but this is what you need for exfoliating, because I ran into some, not ran into, but I have associates, people who complain about their skin being bumpy or too rough. But I'm thinking that, like I told them, they need something to exfoliate. Just a washcloth is not enough. You know what I mean? A washcloth is truly not enough. And this is also something that I use, and this is large. I don't know if you can see her and how she's using it on her back like that, or how big it is. This is a very long. Let me see if the okay, so yeah, it's a size is 11 by 35. But yeah, I've always used this. I get these at look at the price tag on there, so I get these at a Korean shop that's nearby our home in our neighborhood, and I love these. These are also another thing that's good for exfoliation and good for getting to your back, because you can't get to your back, unless, well, some people can. Let me not say that, because some people are ambidextrous and or whatever it's called, flexible, nimble. but I use it to, I need to get to my backs and stuff like that. Yes, I said backs. So those are just some of the things that I use. And also another thing like that I use is, I use these different oils. This sandalwood is really, really nice and refreshing for bedtime. I use, and these are in my bath. I drop these in, oh my goodness, if you just drop these in your bath, like when I soak, let me show you why. When I'm using this Epsom salt, and this Epsom salt is 20 pounds, let me see, 8 pounds, excuse me, 8 pounds for $5 only. So I buy these, I buy about 5 of these and put them in a large container in the bathroom, and I just keep them in the bathroom. But they also sell them at Dollar Tree for $1. There's nothing like soaking in an Epsom salt, like once or two or three times a week, using this with just coupled with some, an essential oil. Oh my goodness, because I don't use these I don't use these anymore. I mean, every now and again I would use, but now that they sell these like this, I only get the plain kind, and I get this big bag because it's more cost effective, of course, to get that. So that is what I get. Don't drop everything. That's what I get. And I just put my own essential oils in there, and I soak. It's good for your body. It's good for cleansing. Epsom salt is everything. You know what I mean? You guys know what Epsom salt is and what it does. So I'm going to come back. I think I've covered everything that I want to cover in this video. Oh, except for the DIY and or repurpose. Let me come back. I'll be right back with y'all. So, as I was saying, I almost forgot the DIY or the upcycle or the repurpose projects that I was working on. So, I wanted to ask you the question I'll be asking in these particular videos to tell me down in the comments section, what do you think I'll be using these for? Do you know what these are? And do you know what I'll be using these for? With these items, these shoes, can you see them? So what will I be doing with this shoe, or with these shoes, this pair of shoes, and this gown? What will I be using those items for, on those shoes and or these little girl gowns. Let me know down in the description, in the comments, and please remember to take care of your well-being and do your best to feel your best. And the best we can feel is when we know that we are connected to the Almighty, powerful God. That is when we have real peace, real joy, and real peace and real joy and real stability when we have Christ Jesus. So please remember that if you have never given your life to Christ Jesus before, please consider it. It is worth your time, worth your while. I'm not saying join any religious organization. I'm not saying do that. What I'm saying is join up with Jesus, the Master. That's who we need to join up with. So I thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment on this video. Don't forget the DIY or the upcycle or the repurpose that I asked you about. And I hope that you are enjoying these videos. Thank you so, so much. And please remember to live a life that is victorious in Christ Jesus and in Christ Jesus alone. Love you. Bye-bye.